Hachiko was my grandfather Wilson's dog. Everyone called Hachi a mystery dog because they never really knew where he came from. And that's where their story began.
Hey, buddy, you lost?
Based on a true story. One dog's loyalty.
Hey, Hachi.
Inspired a town.
Is that the dog that I've been hearing so much about?
To discover friendship can last forever.
Every day, come, same time, same place.
Sounds like it can make a good story.
When I hear about my grandfather and Hachi, I feel like I know him. They taught me the meaning of loyalty, that you should never forget anyone that you've loved.
Hachi, a dog's tale based on a true story.
And that's why Hachi will forever be my hero.
Hachi, A Dog's Tale is a 2009 drama film based on the true story of a faithful Aquiteño de titular Hachiko. It's directed by Lels Hallström, written by Stephen P. Lindsay, Género Shendo, and stars Richard Gere, John Allen, Erika Barry, and Jason Alexander. The film starts when students are given art presentations about personal heroes. Ron's target is his grandfather's dog, Hachiko. Years earlier, a puppy is sent from Japan to the United States, but it escapes when his cage falls at an American train station.
From the start, when I was young.
Professor Parker Wilson finds the dog and takes it home with the intention of returning the animal to its owner. But his wife, Kay Parker, doesn't want to keep the puppy. Later that night, Parker learns that the dog is an Akita. The following morning, he takes him to work when Ken, a Japanese professor, transliterates the symbol of the courier as Hachi. Parker decides to call the dog Hachiko. Kate receives a call from someone wishing to adopt the puppy, but having seen how close her husband is with Hachi, she declines.
From the start.
One morning, Parker leaves for work and Hachi follows him to the train station. He refuses to leave until Parker walks him home. Later in the afternoon, Hachi walks to the station to wait patiently for Parker to come home. Parker relents and walks Hachi to the station every morning. After Parker's train departs, Hachi walks home, returning in the afternoon to see his master's train arrive and go home together. They continue to do this every day. One day, Parker was teaching. Then he suddenly suffers a heart attack and dies. At the train station, Hachi waits patiently as the train arrives, but there is no sign of Parker. He remains lying in the snow for several hours until Parker's son-in-law Michael comes to collect him. The next day, Hachi returns to the station and waits. Hachi waits for his owner every day. While sleeping in the rail yard at night, he imagines Parker coming out from the station and the two greeting each other. But it was Hachi dying unremitting with his beloved master in heaven. Hachi is last seen lying in the snow, alone and still. The majority of the film's soundtracks were classical music, composed by Jan A. P. Kasmark, like Japan, New Home, The Foot, and Goodbye. This film doesn't have a very stunning special effects, because its intention is to show the story very real without fantasy. It only has some black and white effects and some special camera captures. Hachi, A Dog Story is one of the most refreshingly clean films that I have seen in a very long time. This is the kind of movie that families can watch together without worrying if it's going to suddenly become crude or profane. This film reinforces the principles of devotion, love, and faithfulness, and its positive representation of a loving family, reverse marriage, and traditional family values. Viewers will be touched as they watch the bond of friendship and loyalty strengthened between this cute puppy and his master. This motion picture not only holds up from a moral standpoint, but it also holds its own of a cinematic perspective. Director Les Hallström's choice of a musical score, soft piano music, enhances the film's compassion, and his creative use of black and white shots shows the audience Hachi's perspective of the world around him.
Come on, let's go. Hachi! Hey, boy.
I never met my grandfather. He died when I was just a baby. But when I hear about him and Hachi, I feel like I know him. They taught me the meaning of loyalty, that you should never forget anyone that you've loved. And that's why Hachi will forever be my hero.